Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. Before I get into that though, I just want to acknowledge the fact that recently I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome and really exciting, and I was really happy about that. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys and hi to any of you who are new here. I swear every time I go to film a video, like a massive plane goes overhead or something. As I was saying, I was thinking kind of in like celebration of hitting 1,000 subscribers that maybe this time next week I'm gonna do a Q&A, which I've never done before. So if you guys want to ask me any questions for that video, comment them down below and I'll use this video as the place that I go to find the questions. So you can ask me about anything book related, not book related, just anything random that you want to ask me. Feel free, leave it in a comment down below and I will do that probably this time next week. So getting into all of the books that I've picked up recently, the first one is The Girl Who Fell by Shannon M. Parker. This is one that I read from the library last year and really loved it. It was one that I gave 5 stars. It's a YA contemporary about a girl who gets into a relationship that ends up not being such a good thing. I think it's a really important commentary on relationships and dating violence and that kind of thing, and I highly recommend it. I just thought it was really great. The next few books I picked up I got from different secondhand stores, and the first one is The Story of Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson. If you grew up reading Jacqueline Wilson books like I did, you probably know this one. There was a TV series based off of it as well that I used to watch, and this was one of my favorite books as a kid. I had a copy of it and I don't know whether I donated it at some point or if it's still at my parents' like in storage somewhere or something, but I don't have it myself anymore, so I thought I would grab this copy because I found it for 50 cents or something, and it is one of my favorites, and it's one that I, even though it's a kid's book, I would totally reread. It's about a girl who is living in an orphanage, I think, or like a children's home, and she is just really wanting to get adopted. The next book that I picked up, also for like 50 cents or something, was another one of the Animorphs books. This is a series that I've been trying to rebuild my collection of. I read these books as a kid and really liked them. These books are a series, there's like heaps, I think there's like 40 books in the series or something, but it's about a bunch of middle school kids who end up having an encounter with some aliens and they develop the powers to be able to morph into animals, and they're trying to save the planet basically. So I really like these. The next book and the final one I got from a secondhand store is The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. This is a classic that I read last year from the library and I really loved this one too. The plot is kind of complicated, so I guess to sum it up, there's like a guy who is out one night late at night, I think it's set in London I'm pretty sure, and he runs into this woman who's all dressed in white, as the title would suggest, and she asks him for like help getting somewhere. He gives her that help, sends her on her way, and then he comes across a policeman who's talking to a couple of people who are looking for a woman in white because she's just broken out of an asylum. So yeah. The story follows on from there. There's a lot to it, but it's such a amazing like mystery plotline that I just found really entertaining, and I thought this book was brilliant, so I definitely wanted to pick it up for myself, and I was happy that I found this one in a secondhand store as well. The final couple books I got from The Warehouse. The Warehouse is a like department store kind of thing in New Zealand. Their slogan is the warehouse where everyone gets a bargain, and these 2 books that I got from there were truly bargains. I don't know why they were clearing these out because they're not even that old, but they were like severely discounted, so I decided to just pick them up. The first one is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This is a YA fantasy, I think, and it's basically the idea about how there's always like the chosen one, people that like save the world and that kind of thing, and then there's the rest of us. So I guess it follows that kind of idea. I'd heard like not too bad things about this, but then Shout Amy mentioned it in her most recent wrap up and she said really good things about this, which made me really want to read it. And then I saw it at the Warehouse and it was $1.47, which is crazy. That's the cheapest I've ever seen a book new in a store, like not secondhand. I don't know why they marked them down that low. I love how the ends of the pages are blue. I think that's really cool, and the inside looks like that, which is really cool as well, and then the cover underneath the dust jacket is beautiful too. This, and it's got like the words imprinted which say not everyone has to be the chosen one, and I just think this book is really beautiful. I'm stoked that I got it for $1.47. You guys know that I usually try not to buy books if I haven't read them already because I don't want to end up with a whole bunch of books that I don't love on my shelf, because as you can see, a bit limited for space. but you know, when you see something for this cheap, I figure I'll read it, and if I really don't like it, I can just donate it to a secondhand store. The other one I bought was also $1.47, and it's also one that I haven't read but that I have heard really amazing things about, and it's Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. This one I have heard, mostly I've just heard that it's really diverse in sexuality and in race as well. It sounds like a girl who is just focused on studying, but she likes listening to a radio show or a podcast or something like that, and then meets the guy who makes it, I think. I don't really know much about this, but I've heard amazing things about it from people like Girl Reading, so it makes me really, really excited to read it, and I'm glad that I could pick it up for so cheap, because again, if I don't like it, I can just donate it on. And that is all of the books that I have bought recently. If you've read any of them, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because I would love to know, and also please do ask me questions for my Q&A next week. I can't wait to do that as well. So thank you guys for watching this, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you with another video in a couple days. Bye.